Did Jesus spend 3 nights in the tomb? Well, he was crucified on Good Friday and was buried that same afternoon, and then he rose from the dead Sunday morning. There are only 2 nights between Friday and Sunday morning, namely Friday night and Saturday night. So it's obvious that Christ spent only 2 nights in the tomb. But Christ said he would be in the heart of the earth for 3 days and 3 nights. Matthew 12, verse 40. Now, why did he use that term, heart of the earth, instead of the tomb? Obviously, because he spent Thursday night in a place other than the tomb. He was kept in the jail cell of the basement in the house of the high priest. Luke 22, verse 54. I mean, Christ had a perfectly serious reason for using that term, but preachers and nitwit pastors, the very first thing they do when they study this passage is to convert 3 nights in the heart of the earth into 3 nights in the tomb. Going by what they say, you would think Christ spent 3 nights in the tomb, but he didn't say that. He didn't say the tomb. These religious nitwits think Christ was needlessly using flowery speech when he said he would be in the heart of the earth. They can't even imagine for 1 second that he is talking about some place other than the tomb. They can't imagine that he's using this term for a perfectly good reason. Let me repeat. These bricks for brains, the very first thing they do when they study this passage is to convert the heart of the earth into the tomb. This is the very worst thing you can do if you want to understand Matthew 12, verse 40. The solution is for us to realize that Christ used this term for a perfectly good reason. Next, we need to use logic. We need to look back at Thursday night and realize Thursday goes naturally with Friday and Saturday night. Since the basement jail cell was below the surface of the ground, it can be thought of as the heart of the earth, just like the tomb can be thought of as the heart of the earth. Heart of the earth need not mean the center of the earth. Your heart is not in the center of your body. The heart is right below the surface of your body. Jesus used this general term, heart of the earth, as a way to cover 2 different places, both of which were below the surface of the ground. Why do I know about this jail cell in the basement of the house of the high priest? Because I was part of a tour group visiting the Holy Land, Israel, in March of 1973. We visited the 3 jail cells as part of our itinerary. The subterranean jail cells. The high priest served as a judge. Defendants were kept in the 3 holding cells in the basement while they awaited trial. Please realize that these people that say Christ was crucified on a Wednesday or a Thursday are totally off base. There's no need to throw out perfectly legitimate church tradition that says Christ was crucified on Good Friday.